Ahead of Rajasthan Assembly elections later this year, Rajasthan Congress leader Sachin has now once again started targeting Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot. In a press conference held earlier today, Pilot said, and I quote, "I wrote a letter to CM Ashok Gehlot and said that elections are coming and we must show the public that there is no difference between our promises and our work. But I have not received any answer from the Chief Minister yet. I'm being..."
इसके कारण से अब वो इस मामले को लेकर के 11 अप्रैल को ज्योतिबा फुले की जो जयंती होती है उस दिन जयपुर के शहीद स्मारक पर वो धरना देंगे।
जी मनु जी, thank you for giving us our viewers all these details. We're also being joined by political analyst Rajalakshmi Joshi on the broadcast. Ma'am, Gehlot versus Pilot has again blown up. Now, Pilot is in fact, Sachin Pilot is in fact has appealed to CM Gehlot to take action against the Vasundhara Raje government. He has given charges that the centre is misusing the ED, the CBI and other central agencies to carry out probes that are targeting opposition parties. What is your take on this?
A very good morning. I would read between the lines, and he is very clearly, Sachin Pilot is very clearly saying that there is no coordination between himself and the Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot. That is exactly what it is. So he is appealing to the Chief Minister to take certain steps. They should have been working in coordination. That the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister, they should have been working in coordination. But this clearly, the rift between the two leaders, that is out here in the open. It has been there for quite some time. But then the Congress leadership is too busy trying to create their own image, trying to save their own image. They're trying to build up their own image, whatever. You have seen how desperately Rahul Gandhi is trying to portray himself as this leader with this Bharat Jodo Yatra, and the efforts are all over the place, and instead of actually focusing on where it should be. Rajasthan is something that they have very badly neglected. Mrs. Sachin Pilot, time and again he has come out with all these differences, but then nothing has been done about it. Earlier offered him the position of the Deputy Chief Minister, but then he really is not given the importance due to him. I think that he is a very capable leader, and Rahul Gandhi and the other Congress leaders, they should have taken care to see that all their the young leaders, all the capable people with them, they should have been kept within the party. Now, even yesterday, Mr. Azad, you have heard what he has spoken. He has spoken on the public forum about how, all these leaders, they have actually, they have been treated very badly. And yesterday, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, he has tweeted, putting up all the names of the people who have quit the party for various reasons, saying that they are friends with the Adanis. I mean, that is so ridiculous. Instead of trying to sort out your differences, instead of trying to introspect and look into what exactly is causing all these rifts with all these young leaders, instead of all of that, they are only trying to distance themselves from all the dissenters by saying that they are actually friends with the Adanis, and that is why they have moved away.
What do you think will be the ramifications, in fact, for the Congress in the upcoming polls? You yourself have stated that there is a rift which is taking place within the Congress in Rajasthan. What do you think the ramifications will be?
Quite obviously, I think that either Sachin Pilot, there are very strong chances that he may quit the party and he may even form his own party. But I don't see that in the long run, I don't think that he will find himself comfortable in the party. So there has to be some very drastic action taken here. So this, I think, there is this situation in the Congress where they have this bankruptcy of leadership. So they are trying to hold on to all the senior experienced leaders, and at the same time, they don't know how to hold on to the young dynamic leaders also. And at the same time, there is not enough effort also to make sure that they stay within the fold. So it's something like, to quote again Mr. Azad, it was that when Himanta Biswa Sharma, he was disgruntled. It was like, usko jaake RSS ko join karne do, let him go and join the BJP. If that is a kind of an arrogance then I don't think that they will be able to actually retain any of the capable people. As it is, I'm sure that a lot of the capable leaders, they may be obviously disgruntled because the entire power is only centered within three people of the family, and beyond that, actually everybody is kind of, they have to just they have to look up to them as their masters. So that is not how most leaders would want things to happen. So in spite of all this the G23 and all those the kind of advices coming up, I don't think that any of that has found any kind of a hearing or any kind of a serious introspection within the Congress. So they need to be actually taking all these things seriously and try to understand what exactly is going wrong between all these leaders. You see all these rifts in so many places. Even in Karnataka, you see there is a
Hmm.
strong rift between Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar, and all these states are up for elections.
Hmm.
So I think that the Congress is, their focus definitely seems to be somewhere else. They only seem to be taking up this issue of Adani when actually they should be sorting out their own house. They should be making sure that all their leaders and the entire flock is within them, and instead of calling things like Operation Lotus and stuff, which is a very convenient ploy. When you lose your own leaders, you blame it on somebody else, but then when they were actually showing you that there are differences between the party, then at that time there was no action taken. So then
Hmm.
obviously, somebody else is going to take advantage of this situation. So I think that the Congress needs to take this situation very seriously and look into what exactly Mr. Sachin Pilot is saying, read between the lines and understand that he is actually saying something else. He is saying that there is no coordination between them.
Hmm.
All the action that he is talking about, all of that is different. He is saying, in fact, that the focus is on the state. He's not talking about the central agencies per se. He's talking about inaction from his own government. So it shows that there is no coordination, and actually there is inaction from his own government. His government is not actually using the agencies, the investigating agencies. They're not using anything to make sure that the law and order is in place. So he has a lot of grievances, but I am sad to say that I don't think that any of them are being heard or any action is being taken about it. So there is a lot of insecurity for sure about whether Mr. Sachin Pilot is going to remain within the folds of the Congress party or not.